Ooh.
Yo, Shalawam, Shalawam. Shalawam. Let me get situated. All right, so I know we had a question from yesterday. We're going to answer that real quick and see what else the Spirit going to show us today. And then we'll get up out of here. Yo, Shalawam, Shalawam. Shalawam. Yo, my bad, family. I had to go make some moves real quick. Had to. We'll wait for some people to get up in here. I don't want to keep y'all too long. I know y'all been waiting. Okay. Yeah. So we'll wait for some people to get up in here. Hopefully y'all can hear me. I'll pull up the scripts real quick, and then we'll start. Just give me one moment. How y'all been? How was the rest of y'all Friday night? How was the rest of y'all Friday night? Hope it was too wild. Finally got some sleep. Finally. All right. 7. Shoot. Wait for the sister to get on here. All right. So we got 7, 12. Go. Cool. Yeah, you gotta go to bed. Okay, right. Okay, I work 7 to 3. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. I don't know if the sister's gonna be on, man. Dang. I was like, yo. I knew I was taking too long. I was trying to rush, y'all. It's got to be a better way, though. When people have questions that's not in the body, you might have to figure out a process on how to get in contact with them or something like that, so we can let them know, you know. At least, they got to like and subscribe to the channel, though, too, as well. You know, they got to like and subscribe to the channel because the question was, the unbelieving spouse, right? The question was the unbelieving spouse. And there's some things about marriage and divorce. Like, should you leave this person because they're not a believer, right? And then if she comes in, I'll just go with it. I know I made y'all wait long enough, so I'll just go like she's here. I'll just go like she's here real quick, and then we'll just recap when she comes as she shows up. So I'm gonna share my screen real quick. So this is first and foremost, we want to honor and praise the Most High on this Shabbat. The water for waking us all up today, for giving us a second chance at this thing, to take the kingdom. We want to commend you on such a beautiful day that you made for us. Like it is about 80, almost 80 degrees. Man, what a beautiful day that you made for us today. We will not waste this day, not a second of it. Okay. Want to thank you for keeping us in your hearts. Want to thank you for keeping the promise of Isaac, Abraham, and Jacob, and may you still keep that promise, oh Lord. And with that, we'll start the class. So 1 Corinthians 7 and 12, but I speak, but to the rest speak I, not the Lord. If any brother have a wife that believeth not, and she's pleased to dwell with him, let him not put her away. So, if you have somebody, right, that's if you're in the truth and somebody is not in the truth, if they're cool with it, if you have a good system going on in the household, you might have a child together, right? And if you're cool with it, hey, brothers is, hey, I do his laundry. I don't mind doing the laundry with the fringes. I'll make sure his camp gear is out, ready to go. I'll make sure, I'll make sure he's out of that house on the Shabbat. Right? So I can get my alone time. Because sometimes it be like that, man. Maybe they like that. Sometimes women they like it when a man just does his own little thing, right? Just does his own little thing because they know it's good for their relationship. They might not get down with it, right? But they know that that it's productive and it's keeping him good and it's keeping him busy. Because no real one wants a man all just laid up on the couch with them. They want them out and about doing their thing, man. Doing their thing. And that's what the men of the Lord do, man. We're out and about, we do our thing, we're traveling, we're doing this, we're doing that. What woman doesn't want a man that's busy? Right? So if it's pleasing to you, you stay. And then there's other things too that go along with it, but if it's pleasing to you, you stay. Let's go back to the chat. Okay, cool. I don't know where the sister's at though, but we're gonna rock like she's here, and then we'll just do it like that. So, like I said before, unbelieving spouse. Here, go right here in Corinthians, in the 7th chapter, right? Even this though, it says, like it said, let not the wife depart from her husband, man. Let not the wife depart from her husband. And if she depart, let her remain unmarried or be reconciled back to her husband. And let not the husband put away his wife. Man, this whole divorce thing is supposed to be a little bit harder than what it is, period. Because if the brother's socks don't smell good, or if, man, you didn't check out the trash one day, or man, you forgot the grocery to get something, right? You could just reconcilable differences, right? You could just easy. It's just you could break up so easy like that. You could break up so easy, right? But we can get that in Deuteronomy too. But let me just go with 7. All right, so let's go further because there's more. And the woman, right? In 1 Corinthians 7 and 13, and the woman which hath a husband that believeth not, which is, so I think it's me again has that situation going on. She had said that a while ago before, but I think that so some brothers and some sisters is in that situation. My bad, I'm still gotta slow it down. But 1 Corinthians, let's read it again. 1 Corinthians 7 and 13, and if the woman which hath a husband that believeth not, if he is pleased to dwell with her, let her not leave him. Let her not leave him. So if you could work things out, like, hey, brother, I like to cover up. If you buy me any type of shrimp, I'm throwing it out the house. Don't do that. I don't want to go to Papa Do's. I like to stay in on Friday nights. And a list of other things, right? And I like to wrap my hair. I don't really do the weave stuff like that too much, right? If you cool with that, then you a cool brother. I want to rock with you, right? Plus, we might share children together, right? So we definitely don't want to do that to the child, man. I don't know, man. These people be on Facebook dating apps. The child is 2 months old. Look, where is the baby daddy at? Oh, he's still around. You playing. Y'all playing, okay? Like, man, oh man. It's a crazy world that we live in, though, right? Fast food dating. If it doesn't match what you want, you just get rid of it and order a new one. This is the kingdom, man. This is his kingdom. It's the adversary's kingdom. This is what we got to deal with. So a lot of people, we want to quit so easy. We want to quit so easy with this thing, man. See if we have let's see here. Let's see. So it says, for the unbelieving husband is sanctified by the wife, and the unbelieving wife is sanctified by the husband. Else you were unclean, but now they are holy. Right. So so when it comes down to it, if the other person is good to be with, right? You could have a blessing, man. That could be a blessing, man. Because that unbelieving husband or that unbelieving wife, man, they since they dwell together and are finding, a way to work it out, man, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Because sometimes we're not gonna all agree on things, especially in Israel. So that's a good thing. Do, do, But there's other things, man. So this is Paul though talking. So it's not technically law, but it said if the unbelieving depart, let them depart. Our brother or sister is not under bondage in such cases, but the Most High has called us to peace, right? Because you can't force people to stay. I mean, it's free will. It's free will. So brothers and sisters gonna have that spirit to get the divorce. You can't really stop them. Kind of be illegal in this kingdom to do that, unfortunately. But that's what it is. So you try to work it out. You try to work it out as best as you can. Try to work it out as best as you can, right? Verse 7, again in verse 16, chapter 7 and verse 16. For what knowest thou, O wife, whether thou shalt save thy husband, or how knowest thou, O man, whether thou shalt save thy wife? Yes, you don't know, man. You're gonna be you might have situations where being in the truth is going to come in handy to either or to the husband or the wife, right? There might be some things that go on in situations that go on with her or his family that the Most High can depart that wisdom onto you to kind of resolve some situations and be a counselor onto your in-laws, right? So there's all types of things. But the gist is, if you're cool with everybody, stay. Let's skip around. Let's go back to the chat. Okay, still out there. He said here, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. He said, my aunt passed away this morning. Oh no. Oh no, sister. Okay, Con. I'll send some things up. Con. I know we had sent our prayers to Mother Miriam to water for everybody that did that too as well. But yes, condolences. To water that takes. I know you're real brave up in here, Inscribed Princess, man. It takes a lot to share. It takes a lot to share, especially online. It takes a lot to share. But I commend your bravery and your courage. And hopefully she's resting because she definitely deserves it. Right? Let's get Deuteronomy to me. Let's see what that says. Yep. So we write bills of divorces, but it's not really supposed to be like that. But so Deuteronomy 24:1, right? When a man taketh a wife and married her, it shall come to pass that she find no favor in his eyes, because he have found some uncleanness in her. Then let him write a bill of divorcement and give it in her hand and send her out of his house, right? And when she is departed out of his house, she may go and be another man's wife, right? And it says that in the latter too. And if the latter, the husband hate her, write her a bill of divorcement and give it in her hand and sendeth her out of his house, or if the latter husband die, which took her to be his wife, right? And it goes on. Let's see here. Let's get hold on. I got it here somewhere. Let's get I know it's in there. I got it. Let's get Matthew 19. Well, we can get what's Malachi 2 and 16. Yeah, see, like, look at this, man. This is what he does. This is what another thing that the Most High hates, man. He hates when you put away. Hates when you do that, though. It's not a good thing. Like what Moses actually did is because we were just stubborn and hard headed, you know. But there's a scripture. I'm gonna get the scripture too. But yeah, the Most High doesn't like when you put away things. When you put away a woman, or you know, as far as the men goes, right? So let's read Malachi 2 and 16. For the Most High, the power of Israel, the God of Israel, says he hateth putting away. For one covereth violence with his garments, said the Lord of hosts. Therefore take heed to your spirit, that ye deal not treacherously. Right? So do not think that, you know, just getting a divorce is, even if it's, you know, it's not supposed to be that easy, man. You know, and like I know that, you know, when we talk about sex as marriage, that's easier said than done. It's easier said than done because you ask somebody and you tell a woman like, yo, you know, sex is marriage, right? They're gonna freak out. They gonna freak out. And even after you do that act, since it's such a new concept for that person, whether they be a man or a woman, they, you know, they're not gonna, but it's not gonna register. Especially like within the couple of months that you've known them too as well. You know, I mean, it's hard to try to explain that to people in the world, right? So, but that's the way it goes, man. But that's thus saith the Lord, man. You know, he hates when we put away people. He hates when we put away our husbands and our wives, man. We're supposed to work this thing out. We're supposed to reconcile our differences. We're trying to reconcile our differences for the Most High. We're trying to forgive, you know, ask for forgiveness, give us a second chance. Right? You know, I messed up this time, but I won't mess up the next time. I promise you. Right? But then when it comes to our husband or our wife, we're like, nah, you're done. You made me mad. Boom, it's over with. You know, that's not good. That's not good, fam. That's not good at all. That's not good at all. Oh, get this. Yeah, con. Okay, Alante. Hey, Alante, Thornton. I think I've never seen you before. Yeah, my condolences. Sorry for your loss. All right. All praises, brother. Yep. Yeah, but he hates putting away, man. We got to work it out. I know that, you know, now that we come into the truth, now we know that, you know, and, you know, but it is what it is. I mean, this is the kingdom, man. We got Jezebel spirits walking around. We got whoremonger spirits and the men walking around. You don't know who you really are with until maybe like the third, fourth year. People are fake ASL, right? People are very fake. They don't really expose who they really are until they got you hooked in, right? Maybe until the baby comes out. Maybe until somebody's clothes is moved in. and then they let their real self show. You know, it's a crazy world, man. It's a crazy world. You be having a straight conversation with somebody and you think you know that person. Like, you know, hey, baby, you know, sex is marriage. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. No. No. That's not the same woman that you met. I mean, she was hiding her true self. Or that's not the same brother that you met. He was hiding his true intentions. Was to just get with you. You know what I'm saying? And it's bogus. It's bogus. It's bogus. And it's a bogus act. It doesn't feel right, too, when you do it. It doesn't feel right at all. It doesn't feel right at all. Just like when you steal from somebody, when you steal from your friend's house, when you do that act, you know it's not right. It doesn't feel right, man. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't sit well in your spirit. It's the same thing. making up excuses to run away from situations. Man, the Most High never ran away from us. Never. And he had plenty of opportunities to do it, but he still didn't. He stood 10 toes down for us. We should sit 10 toes down for our spouses. Now, you gotta choose. I mean, you chose. That's why you gotta choose right. That's why you gotta choose right. You gotta court. You gotta go through the 4 seasons, right? You gotta really understand this person. Maybe after a while, you'd be like, hey, I'm kind of into the Bible a little bit. You want to hop on a Bible class with me, and then throw it out there, right? Right. Hey, about that Christmas thing. Is you really into that? Because if you don't do that, man, you're gonna be Malachi 2:16 all day, man, and you're gonna have to put that person away, unfortunately, and they're gonna put you away because you don't celebrate Christmas. They're gonna freak out. So, we gotta give it time, right? When you meet people, give it time, court the process of courting the person. We just gotta make sure that we're not putting away. Hey, you know what? We're not perfect, right? If it happens once, twice, all right. Right. But man, we got to make sure like that third time you really check this woman out. We really check that brother out. That counsel, right? In Proverbs, we get on the counsel, right? Hey, I got this person, right? They want to come around, read that brother's spirit, read that sister's spirit, see what they're really about. Maybe they're not, maybe I'm still, enamored by our physical connection that I may be not seeing the red flags. Right. So, yeah, so that's man, we could go on and on with this one. Hold on. Let me get something else. Let me get something else. Let me get something else. Jeremiah. Let me get something else with that, man. And sometimes I feel out of place talking about this because I'm not married. Right. So I got no experience. I can't. Let's play the heart of anyone every turn to me again. Say it. Yeah, come on, man. This is kind of goes in it. If I need to get edified with it, then I'll get edified later, and I'll bring it out. I can do things correctly and in order. But this is just from my spirit, from the best of my ability. I know that the elder's not here, the chief priest's not here, so. But I love y'all, man. I'm coming up on here, try to edify you the best I can. So Jeremiah 3:1. They say, if a man put away his wife and she go from him and become another man's wife, shall he return unto her again? Shall not that land be greatly polluted? But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers, yet return to me again, saith the Most High. Yeah, that's not good. It doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound good at all, right? It doesn't sound good at all, man. So we just gotta try not to put away our women, man. Because then they're gonna bounce from man to man to man to man, and then they're gonna play the harlot with many lovers when they do that, right? And they're gonna play the harlot with many lovers. So, oh wait, I gotta share that. Jeremiah 3:1. Sorry, I'm on another one, right? So they say, if a man put away his wife and she go from him and become another man's wife, shall he return unto her again? Right? Shall not that land be greatly polluted? Yeah, I mean, you bouncing around from people to people, going back with the person, and it works like this now, man, because it's 2024. It's like the boyfriend thing, the side dude, right? And the same thing with the men, right? The main chick, side chick, and all that bouncing around and doing all these types of things, man. We just playing the whoremonger, playing the harlot, man. We're lying to one another. Leviticus 19, that's not cool, right? Being double-minded, right? In James, all that double-mindedness, not being honest, right? So So a lot of things going on, a lot of mischievous things going on because of the lust of the flesh, man. Because of the lust of the flesh. Let's see here. Let me get Matthew's. Let's see what we got here. Hold on, family. I'll be back in the chat. Shalawam, please like and subscribe to the video. I know there's not a lot of us today. I know it was a little late today, but please like and subscribe if you can. Yeah. God. Okay, yeah, this is it right here. This is it right here. This is it right here. Matthews 19. So let's read down. Let's go through. Hopefully everybody can see that. This is so Matthews 19:3, and it reads, the Pharisees also came on to him, tempting him, saying, is it lawful for a man to put away his wife for every cause? And you can do vice versa too, because I know that women initiate divorce at a higher clip than men, but we could just do the reverse. In this case, it says it was the sister that asked the question. So Matthew 19:4, and he answered and said unto him, have you not read that he which made them at the beginning made them male and female? And he said, for this cause shall a man leave father and mother, and shall cleave to his wife, and they twain shall be one flesh. Wherefore they are no more twain, but one flesh. But therefore, what therefore God had joined together, let no man put asunder. Right? That no man put that asunder. So technically, you're not really divorced, right? I know that in the scriptures it says, I think it's in Matthew 2, like unless it's like sexual immorality or adultery, right, would be really like the means to divorce somebody, right? But all those petty differences that y'all got, y'all can reconcile and work that out. Y'all can reconcile and work that out, man. 19:7, they say unto him, why did Moses then command to give a writing of divorcement to put her away? Right? And he said unto them, Moses, because of the hardness of your heart suffered you to put away your wives. But from the beginning it was not so, right? So it wasn't that easy to just say this and, oh, I found something I don't like about her, I'm gonna write a bill of divorce. Yeah, get out of my house. Come on, man, that's wicked. That's wicked, right? But it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that in the beginning. That's what Yahushua is trying to say. That's what Yahushua was trying to say. And then look, right here. And I say unto you, whoever shall put away his life, except it be for fornication. Except it be for fornication, right? And that shall marry another committeth adultery. And whoso married her, which is put away, doth commit adultery, right? So, I mean, that's why you gotta be careful too. You gotta ask women, you gotta ask men, hey, were you recently divorced? No. Now I know life is strange, and this kingdom is weird, because we all got different relationships, right? We going out of, I just got done with him, I just got done with her. So we all technically committed adultery in some type of way because we all got relationships that we've been in, but we didn't know about this. We don't know that we're not supposed to be putting away people just because, right? So when we do come in this truth, man, and we know whosoever shall put away his wife, except it be for fornication, and you marry another woman, you commit an adultery. And adultery is what? Adultery is, you get put to death. It's very serious. That's a very serious accusation. That's a very serious accusation, right? That's a very serious accusation. Let's see. What else we got here? Hold on, give me a second, y'all. Yeah, but that's a very serious accusation, man. Yeah, but it's not supposed to be easy. And it's not supposed to be easy to do that, man. You getting to know somebody for 5, 7 years and all of a sudden it's done. Come on, man. That's the flesh. That's the flesh, man. Let's see. Yeah, but that's the flesh, man. That's that temptation. And that's that social media too. Man, people just bug out on that thing. That's why, that's that idle time. That's that idle time for either party, for the man or the woman, because I could be on social media, not having a lot to do on my schedule. I don't work on the weekends, or I'm working part time, and I got all this time on my hands. I got my Instagram, and I'm just looking at all of these images of all these different women, and and then you're gonna be like, well, it's gonna get in your head. It's gonna play tricks on you, right? Especially when you're not meditating in the scriptures, you don't really believe. You non-believing, both of y'all non-believing, right? So that social media is really gonna take a hold and take effect, especially for the ladies. Oh man, it's like we're addicted to it. Oh man, too much, heavily. Facebook is just dominated by so-called black women, right? And you see things on there, you see different relationships. You're really big into status. Sometimes your man's not going to have that much status, and you're seeing other people have it, and then you're just going to want to leave out that relationship, man, because of what other people do, right? Because you're seeing what other people got going on, and if you don't have that, then you're going to try to get it, right? Especially for the unbelieving. That's why you got to keep people busy, man. You got to have a routine together. You got to do things together, right? We got to, go to the gym together, just off the top, like fish on the weekends, have a bowling night on Thursday, do something productive with your partner. So you could, keep that mind busy, man, because that idle time is something else, man, especially when it's on your phone. Especially when it's just on your phone, man. I've seen people just not make it past a year. You're talking about you getting married 1 year, and all of a sudden you're divorced the next year. Why? Because y'all ain't doing nothing productive. Y'all just sitting around the house not doing nothing. Y'all ain't even getting to know each other like that. When you do activities, you get to know each other too, right? It takes a lot, man. It takes a lot. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Too much work. So I don't take them. Just like, oh man. Oh man. I'm not gonna stay on that long, y'all. I got a couple more though. 1 Corinthians 7. Now let's see what that is. Right. Okay. Comment. Let's see the Lord. Yeah, man. It's just till death do his part, man. 1 Corinthians 7:39. The wife is bound by the law, right? As long as her husband liveth. But if the husband is dead, she's at liberty to be married to whom she will, only in the Lord, right? So, and this is Paul saying this, so it's not technically like law, right? So we got to be careful with this too. That's why I'm treading lightly on this stuff, right? Let's see. What do we got going on here? What we got going on here? I'll get back in the chat in a minute. Like I said, if you're just joining, we were answering that sister's question because she was talking about unbelieving. What do you do? Do you leave them? Right? And then we just brought out, how if it's pleasing to stay with that person, then you stay. And there's blessings that come from that. That's supposed to be easy to divorce people anyway. That's why we got Matthew, right? Because what God had joined together, no man should be able to put asunder. But that's what man has done, especially in this wicked kingdom. He made it very easily for you to put things asunder, the things that the Most High established. And that's in all aspects of life. It's in all aspects of life too, man. That's why this place has to burn. Thus saith the Lord. Thus saith the Holy Scripture. Thus saith the Holy Bible. All right? Con. Romans chapter Romans chapter 7:2. For the woman which hath an husband is bound by the law to her husband so long as he liveth. But if the husband is dead, she shall be loosed from the law of her husband. Right? So death do his part, right? It's supposed to be it for everything. So then if her husband, so while her husband liveth, she be married to another man, she is called an adulteress, obviously. But if her husband be dead and she is free from that law, so she is no adulteress, though she be married to another man. So it's only if basically a widow, almost. That's what it's trying to say, right? Con. And then we'll leave it right there. We'll leave it right there. We'll leave that right there. Let's see. Let's see here. Yeah, man, in our generation, man, I don't know, man. In the generation that's younger than me, oh man, it's wild, man. This whole dating thing and just relationships in general. Oh man, just the spirits that go around. It almost feels like you can't even talk to people personally. You know, you gotta wait. You gotta wait until they get on their phone and then they become and then they, you know, what is this? Oh, it's like I don't know what's going on. Oh, that was weird. First Peter 3:1. Yeah. This is what I wanted to. This is what I wanted to. This is cool. This is kind of cool. I like this one. Oh, what up, Mom? What's going on? Hey, yo, that's what I was trying to say though. That's what I was trying to say. Now I don't got no scripture for that one though. Hey, man, because that's the question I got, right? So, but I'm thinking like I know when I talked to Chief Priest about it, you know, he you know, it was like don't put it all out there, right? You want to reel them in, right? You want to reel them in a little bit. You don't want to be, oh, you was like, okay, you here, sister? Okay, I'll recap some of this. What time you get in? Okay, 3:14. All right, I'll recap some of it now. Okay, cool. Yo. But man, I see a couple months. I say play it cool, show who you are, right? Do the dates, right? And then you know, kind of do it like how Paul would do it, right? Kind of just blend in, and then you know, reveal like little tits and tads of it. You know, make sure the Bible is out, you know, on the thing with the exact verse you want to talk to her about, you know. Hey, do you read it? For real, you do? Oh, okay. So you know, you got to be slick with it. You got to be real smooth with it, because I'm thinking that. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, bro. I'm saying, like, you gotta. I know. Me, I'm not gonna force her to. I'm not gonna. Hey, you know what? If every woman has a different spirit, y'all are not monoliths out here. So I'm thinking that when the spirit is right, when it's the right time, you should you know you should do it. Whether that's on the first day, if the sister's just rocking with you and she's Like, oh yeah, I go to church. Man, yeah. Get that thing cracking, man. Hold on. What you say, Amos 3:3? Yeah, man. I would do it. I've done it. I've done it early, and I've done it a couple months after. Both I was unsuccessful. It's just when you just bring out that Jeremiah. The one that they just book up at that Jeremiah, man. That Jeremiah 10 with that Christmas scripture, they buck up with that, man. Oh man. They cool with it, they cool with it, and then they're like, nah, brother, I can't let that go. What you say about that again? And then it goes down here from there. Right. Can two walk? Beautiful. Can two walk together except they be agreed? Right. So we have to be in agreement. You have to be evenly yoked, right? Too. It's my mother's favorite line. But yeah, man, can two walk together except they be agreed, man? So we got to be agreed. Now, if the man is an unbeliever, like if you have an unbelieving spouse, you could agree on that too as well. But like I was saying, there's gonna be, there's nothing wrong with the brother in the truth, man. He's gonna be busy. What real woman doesn't want a man that's got a lot of things going on and that's busy, that's active? It's good for him, right? His mind is stimulated. He's stress-free. He's not complaining. The Most High blessing him left and right, right? All you got to do is just be mindful not to buy certain foods and bring them in the house and be mindful, right? And if y'all can work that thing out, and it's vice versa too, right? If the brother knows not to, take you out Friday nights, like Saturday in the morning, hey, where's my plate at? No, brother, listen, I made you some sandwiches, okay? That's what you're finna eat, okay? We not cracking open no fire. Now, if you're gonna do what you're gonna do and cook your little whatever on the stove, that's what you're gonna do. But me, no, I'm not cracking it. I ain't lighting no fire on the Shabbat. All right. And if y'all could agree with that, then you good. Then you good, right? Damn, I forgot to share the screen. Hey, Shalawam. Shalawam. Okay, Chief Priest here. Help me out. No, this one. Let's get the Right, it says in 1 Peter 3:1, likewise, you wives, be in subjection to your own husbands, that if any obey not the word, they also may without the word be won by the conversation of the wives, too. Right? Yeah. So sometimes it's not, it's more in your actions, right? It's more in your actions. Sometimes they're not gonna like Jeremiah, 10, and sometimes they're not going to react to the scriptures when you just, read it. Sometimes they'll react better when you just do it, when you just are doing the things that you're supposed to do as far as the law, statutes, and commandments. But maybe they're not, you might scare them off a little bit when you whatchamacallit, when you just behave accordingly, right? When you just behave accordingly, maybe that might do it. You saying it to him verbatim from the scripture, thus saith the Lord, it may scare him off because the scriptures are very powerful and it cuts. It's a double-edged sword, right? So, and they may fall upon it, right? And it may scare him off. So, but if you just do it, so, oh yeah, I don't got no pork in my house. You don't tell them the scripture though. Hey, I don't really eat that. Yeah, that's kind of unclean though. All these health issues. I'm like, oh yeah, you know what? I don't want to eat that no more either. Yeah, you're right. But if you get it, like, hey, get Leviticus, thus saith the Lord, right? And it might not resonate that way sometimes. Sometimes it's better just to act and just be about it, right? All right. Come. Okay, hold on. Let me just recap something for the sister. What you got going on? Hey, the charm. That's your arm. What's going on, brother? All right, sure, I got you. Hold on. Let's recap some. Corinthians 7. Well, right. So it says, let's go from 10. So 1 Corinthians 7 and 10. And unto the married I command, yet not I, but the Most High, let not the wife depart from her husband. So let not the wife depart from her husband, right? That's what it's really saying, right? And then, and if she depart, let her remain unmarried or be reconciled to her husband, and let not the husband put away his wife. Because you remember in the previous scripture, I think it was Matthew. I'll get it again, but in Matthew, if you commit adultery when you separate and you get with somebody else, right? But this is for you. This is the matter right here. 1 Corinthians 7 and 12. But to the rest speak I, not the Most High. If any brother have a wife that believeth not, and she be pleased to dwell with them, let him not put her away. Right? And then for you, and the woman which has a husband that believeth not, if he is pleased to dwell with her, let her not leave him. So as long as you and him are good, right? That Amos 3 and 3 that sister brought out, right? If you agree on the majority of things, then you should stay. You should definitely stay. Unless fornication that we're gonna find out right now, I'll bring that back out too. You need to stay, right? But I know in this kingdom, it's so easy to leave somebody, right? And it's funny because we as men and women, we file the irreconcilable differences, right? But like I was saying earlier, we come into the Most High like, please forgive me, I'll change. I'm gonna work on it. Please just stay with me, don't leave me, right? Forgive me, Father. And then when your husband or your wife does something crazy, divorce, I can't reconcile this. Get out of the house. Right? So that's not good, man. That's not good. Hold on, let's get Matthew 19 again. Let's get Matthew 19 again for it. Oh, let's see here. And I'm sharing it too. Okay, Matthew 19 and 3, right? So the Pharisees, this is the Pharisees talking to Yahushua, who we call ignorantly Jesus Christ. Matthew's 19 and 3. The Pharisees also came unto him, tempting him, and saying unto him, is it lawful for man to put away his wife for every cause? This is what he said. And he answered and said to him, have not ye read that he which made them at the beginning made them male and female? He's talking about the Most High. And that for his cause shall a man leave father and mother and cleave to his wife, and they twain shall be one flesh. Right? For wherefore there are no more twain but one flesh. What therefore the Most High had joined together, let no man put asunder, man. So we're not supposed to be dependent on these court systems to break us apart when the Most High joined us together, right? For any little thing, because he said, can you break up with divorce for any little thing? And it's not supposed to be that easy. It's not supposed to be that easy, but man makes it easy. Man makes it easy to do that. So when you disagree with something, or you find an uncleanliness in her, like it said in Deuteronomy 24, you could just write a bill of divorcement, right? And that's what they were talking about, right? So, and they say unto him, why did Moses then command to give a writing of divorcement and put her away? Ooh, drop the mic. No, absolutely not. He comes back. Yahushua comes back and says, he said unto them, Moses, because of the hardness of your hearts, because you were stiff-necked, as you were stubborn, suffered you to put away your wives. But from the beginning, it was not so. It was not so, right? And like I said, I'll go right back to it. Let me just flip, right? Let me just flip so I can get it out the way. Because the Most High does what? He hates what? The Most High hates a lot of things, man. Right? This is one of them too, man. He hateth the putting away. He hates that, man. Malachi 2:16, for the Most High, Yahweh our power, the God of Israel, he has said he hate putting away. He hates that. Hates that. Right? So we understand that. Let me just go back to this, Matthew 19:8, right? And he said, and he said unto them, Moses, because of the hardness of your hearts, suffered you to put away your wives, but from the beginning it was not so. Okay? And I say unto you, whosoever shall put away his wife, except it be for fornication, right? Which is the only logical reason to put away somebody. Thus saith the Yahweh, right? That and shall marry another, committeth adultery. So if you're doing this, if you're writing a bill of divorcement for anything other than fornication, then you're committing adultery. Right? So you got to make it work. You got to make this thing work. You got to make the unbelieving wife, unbelieving husband. You got to make that thing work, man. You got to make it work. Well, let's see here. Go back in the chizzy. Oh, okay. Hold on. On the courting aspect, okay. All right, let's get some of this wisdom too from the chief priest. On the courting aspect, you have to do like the Messiah and let it show in your actions in the law and now enforcement. Right. Okay. And let know, hey, I have church on Saturdays. I attend classes on Friday nights. God. And I think that's what First Peter was talking about too. Right? Let's see. There's 3 and 3. Right. But let your actions show. Let your actions show. Con. Okay. I've said some of those things too as well. I'll get that too. Let's see. And as they ask questions, answer those questions. Con. Oh, what you said? What if I talk about God or God? How you feel? First day said, what if I talk about God? How would you feel about that? Ah, okay. God. Yeah, I mean, hey, if they if you come out with the Most High, man, they're gonna you're gonna get that reaction to their spirit, and see what they really about it or not the first day. Let's see here. So the courting aspect, okay, we got that. The water chief priest. And sure, I hope that breakdown was cool. They sexually ties would kind of be cut with no problem. Okay. Next question, answer those questions. Well, I mean, if they're not married, I mean, it goes back to that Amos 3 and 3. Because when you're having sex with somebody, you're technically married though. But you got to be agreeable, man. You got to be agreeable, and if Mark, I'll get Mark too. Hold on, let me get that. So my mind's a little spinning. Okay. Well, if you do not leave with each other in any aspect, as they would say sexually, ties can be cut with no problem. Right. Ties can be cut with no problem. Right. But when the sex is involved, it's a little bit different. All right, hold on 1 second. Let me get that. Where's it at? Mark 10. Do I have that too? Ooh. Yeah, I had that. Oh, okay. I had that. I'm just messing with y'all, man. Shalawam, everybody. Please like and subscribe, share the video. Please like and subscribe, share the video. Oh, wait, did I get that? Oh, yeah, it's yeah. Con. So Mark What were we doing? My video. Mark 4:9. I can go. And Pharisees came to him and asked him, is it lawful for a man to put away his wife, tempting him? Right? And he answered and said unto them, what did Moses command you? And they said, Moses suffered to write a bill of divorcement and to put her away. Right? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, for the hardness of your heart, he wrote you this. So he was just appeasing the people, you know? He was just appeasing the people and is giving in and is giving in to them. Leave with each other, leave, it's you said leave with each other. Wait, yeah, can you if well they don't leave if you did not leave with each other, and I think lead. I think you might have been saying lead, right? But if you didn't engage in any if you didn't share the bedroom with somebody, right? Then ties can be cut with no problem. I think that's what the Chief Priest was trying to say, right? So if you didn't share the bedroom with them, the ties can be cut with no problem. You could just boop boop and just get up out of there, right? Get up out of there, run, right? But let's go. Let's keep on going. Yahweh answered and said unto them, for the hardness of your heart, he wrote you this precept. But from the beginning of the creation, God made them male and female. And for this cause, a man shall leave his father and mother and cleave to his wife. And they shall twain and be one flesh. So then they are no more twain, but one flesh. What for God had joined together, no man can put asunder. That's supposed to be, Moses was never supposed to write that bill of divorcement, because that wasn't really the Most High writing that. That was Moses, a man, writing that. So that's technically a man's thing. It's not God's thing. It's technically a man's thing. This divorce thing is like a man's thing, right? Let's see. Luke 16 and 8. 16 and 8. Yeah, the water, man. Water for all the assists, Chief Priest. I definitely appreciate you. And I'm happy that you made it, because I wanted her to get some wisdom from you too as well. And Sister the water for making it too. Maybe we were just in the spirit too. I mean, because you had, I said you had slept in a little bit, but we all here. We all made it. So that's cool. Let's see what else we got. Right. This is the same thing. Luke 16. Luke 16. All right. So whosoever putteth away his wife and married another committed adultery. And whosoever married her that is put away from her husband committed adultery, right? So it's not supposed to be that easy to just keep on marrying people, right? Because like I said in Malachi 2:16, the Most High hates when we just put away people. Put them away. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Okay. I mean, two people that are not married, one comes in the truth, one wants one. Can she leave? I mean, two people together, not married, one comes in the truth and wants marriage, the other doesn't. Can she leave? Can she leave and marry someone righteous? She leave and marry someone righteous. Well, I mean, that's, when it comes to that, I mean, that's going to be a little, you might have to try to see if the brother wants to reconcile, because when we say married, I mean, we're talking about sex, we're talking about intercourse. So, but it's different though. It's different, man. But you probably just kind of try to stay and work that thing out. or he's got to stay and work that thing out. But I mean, yeah, I could wait for the chief priest maybe to respond on some more of that. But per the scriptures, I mean, if y'all had sex, then technically y'all married, right? They're not supposed to just put away somebody that easily. And if, I mean, is it a pleasure being with that? I mean, are y'all cool together? Do y'all agree on most of things? Do y'all like agree on most things? He said, more than likely, if you spent the night, yours followed. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's I don't want to give you the wrong answer and just say that you could leave. You could leave. Though. I would say. She leave and marry someone righteous. Marry someone righteous. I mean, did y'all have children together too as well? You never get kind of personal, so. But technically, y'all are married. Technically, per the scripture, because if y'all share the bed. But if one comes into the truth, and like when it because marriage, how? Because they have a different custom of marriage. We're talking about like the ring and the wedding ring and all that type of stuff. So it's a different situation. Honestly, I would say try to work it out as best you can. And then if you part ways, then that's what it is. I mean, that's probably the best I could give you at this time. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, because that's why I'm like, well, let's get that though. Exodus 22:16. But I'll repeat what the chief priest said. So Exodus 22:16 means if y'all lay together, y'all are married. So she or he can't leave unless it's fornication or adultery. Right? So you got, like I'm saying, you gotta work it. You gotta work that thing out. You gotta work that thing out to the best of your ability. Yeah, you gotta work that thing out. And then if brothers is out there, fornication is against the scriptures, right? Meaning having sex with people that you don't intend to lie down with, right? Yeah, but fornication is definitely against the scriptures, man. Right? But can she marry? Yeah. Did she lay with him? Con. Oh, get that. Do. I'll go back to it. We could get the same thing. So, let's go back to share my screen. So if he's not righteous, fornication, she can leave. Yeah, if he's laying around with other If he's laying around with other women, yes. Yes. Yeah, but it's only that though, unless it's fornication, right? So let's get that. Hold on, I got something else too. Let's see here. Stop the screen. Let's get the right. So it says, nevertheless, to avoid fornication, let every man have his own wife, and every woman have her own husband. Right. So we're not supposed to be sleeping around with other people, right? Fornicators aren't going to enter into the kingdom too, as well. Neither are whoremongers too, as well. So if brothers is out here, doing a thing with other women and stuff like that, then yes, that person can leave. That person can leave, according to the scriptures. Hmm? In this aspect, we're talking about cheating. In this aspect, we're talking about cheating. 14. Right. So I mean, I know we had went through that a little bit, Teziar, but yeah. So but I speak to the rest of any wife that believeth not. I think, yeah, I understand. I understand, Wanda. But no, but in this aspect, when we're talking about fornication, we talk about cheating because we're talking about marriage, right? Not spiritual fornication, which is cheating on the Most High with different pagan gods, right? But we're talking about actually, just regular fornication. I'm gonna get it in with somebody and not intend for her to be my wife, or not intend for this person to be my husband. Yes, being unfaithful, right? Um, so we, unless it's with fornication, then you can't divorce or leave. Thus saith the scriptures, right? Um, and like I said, if any brother have a wife that believeth not, she be pleased to dwell with them, let her not put her away. Right. And if the woman which have had a husband that believeth not, and if he be pleased to dwell with her, let her not leave him. Right. Let her not leave him, because the Most High doesn't like that when we put people away. And technically, since these people had sex together, sex is is that union. And technically they're married. And the only way out of that marriage is if the one is committing fornication on the other. What is that? Exodus. Let me go back though to it. Con. Yeah, con. The water. I understand. How can he cheat if multiple wives is legal? Dang. What do you mean? Like, oh no. Because I mean, are these people in agreement? Like, are they in agreement as far as, hey, I got my you know uh my other chick's coming over, and then he's getting with her. Does the other person know about it, or do they all live in the same house? Is he taking care of all three of these women, or a couple of these women? So uh if he's out there just creeping around and saying that he's got multiple wives, then that's fornication, right? But if that's what it is, like, like, hey, you had a sister wife, then that's a different situation too, right? But if you willingly know and you came into this thing and he was like, yeah, y'all two are gonna be sister wives. I'm the husband, and you know what I'm saying, and y'all, do that and commit that act, then technically he's not cheating and he's not committing fornication by laying down with both his wives. But anyway, he said, I don't believe it is, but honestly, I don't know. I have so many questions. Sorry, I could use a counselor. Hey, I know that she isn't on here like on the live, but uh just tune in. Keep on tuning in. And maybe we could get some more edification on that too as well for you. We get some more edification on that as well for you. Yeah, but that's a little situation though. If brothers has got multiple wives, but do you know that he has them, or does he say? Right. So that's what I'm saying. It's like some men lay with multiple women, but they don't make them wives. So if y'all don't know each other, and if he's not providing for, then I don't know. That's not it. That's not it right there. Yeah, that's not it. Mm-hmm. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Mm, mm. Oh, okay, come. All right, let's go back to the chizzy. Yeah. Wait. So I hope like we can get back to that too. We can get back to that on the next Q&A for sure. We can get back to that on the next Q&A. But we'll be back on here on Wednesday too as well. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it. What's going on? Which one adultery, not fornication? Oh, okay. Let's see here. If he sleeps with them, then it's a wife, right? And not fornication. Correct. That's correct. That's correct. They have to be in an agreement, right? You can't just lay with somebody and be like, oh yeah, that's my wife, and they don't know, right? We're not all in the truth. Yeah, a man can cheat. A man can cheat. If you lie with women that you don't intend to marry, that's cheating. Yeah, if you lie with a woman, like if I text a sister and everything like that, and I slide on her, and I go lay with her, but I don't say nothing, and I have a woman, I cheated, right? I definitely did cheat. I committed adultery. Yeah, I committed adultery for sure. A man could definitely cheat. If we lie together, technically, we have to be in agreement on that, though. We have to be in agreement on that, especially nowadays. Especially nowadays. You said if you lie together, then we're married. Yeah, come. Right. But so we lie together, right? We're married. If I go to somebody else, but obviously we're gonna be talking about that, right? We're not just gonna boom, hit the sack together and then that's it. But we got to be in agreement on what we do. We got to be in agreement on what we do, right? So But if I go to somebody else and I don't have the same conversation with her, right? And I'm just going in and trying to lay down with no intention to marry, then I'm committing adultery at that point, right? Now my situation, but if I'm with someone and not certificate married, and he sleeps with, not my situation, but if I'm with someone and not married, right, like what Juan was talking about, right? So he's on the right too. Now it's not considered cheating. No, no, but I mean, listen, every man should have his own wife, right? And every woman should have her own husband. Okay, that's number one. But we can't be going around just having sex with everybody, right? Because what is that, right? So I mean, we have to be in agreement on that. Now that's what I'm saying. Like who uh when you lay down with somebody, before you do, it's gonna be there's going to be some questions. I mean, a woman should, unless y'all are intoxicated and not in the right wine, but there's going to be, the whole hit it and quit it thing. I know people do that, but what is that? You both hit it and quit it, meaning you were laying down without intentions to even be with each other. So there's a certain spirit that you have when you lay down with somebody, as far as like what's your intent when you before you lay down with that person, what was your intent? Was your intent to do what Wonder Wanda said? Was just get the rocks off? Yeah, it do. It's kind of it's kind of confused. I understand that, but you know what you want to do when you laying down with somebody, right? You know exactly what you're trying to do. Like as far as men, we know what we're trying to do, right? So we just like, and even if we could even lie and say that, you know. But anyway, we can get back to this. We can get back to this on the next Q&A though too, so I can come with some more ammo for you. All right, we can come with some more ammo for you. But anyway, hey y'all, I'm gonna end the live though. I just want to say Shalawam the water for the participation and for the questions and for the back and forth. Sister Ishaya, Israel, please stay tuned. Please stay tuned, and then we'll edify you some more when I get some more elders up on here too, so we can get you correct. But hopefully that as far as I thought, the initial question was for unbelieving, right? But at the same time, I know we went into some other different things that's a little bit more complicated because that's how life is. Life is complicated, right? So some brothers is going to be ruled by their flesh, and and just because you laying down with something, it's twofold though. It's twofold, man. But we'll expound on that on the next one. Stay tuned. We got Wednesday classes, we got Friday classes, so this won't be the end of it. But I just want to say, man, Shalawam to everybody. Have a beautiful rest of your Shabbat. Enjoy it with your family. And I know I kept y'all long. I know it's what I'm saying, late, so I'm really conscious about that. I don't want to take up all your day. But let's get on here at a proper time, the next one, and we'll rock out to the best of our ability. May the Most High bless to keep y'all, and we'll end the live right now. The water. Kwame Yasharala. The water.